Today I'm going to fabricate a chicken for stock. It's a little different than fabricating a chicken for other purposes. We'll still be able to get the classic cuts off of it, but I'm really more interested in getting the chicken broken down, getting the bones available for stock, and doing it as quickly and as inexpensively as possible. This is a chicken I bought at the grocery store. I paid $1.09 a pound for it. It cost me $6.16. This is the bag of that was in the inside bag of giblets, and in it is the neck with a little bit of fat attached, liver, which is not good for stock. All right. This one's got a wingtip in it, some giblets, all right. Some more giblets. Now these things are packaged at the plant, and there's no telling what assortment you're going to get. Except for the liver, everything that was in this is good for stock. All right. So I'm going to start now. I'm going to take my chicken out of the ice pan. And I'm going to locate the keel bone here, which is right in the center. It's the breastbone. Right? So I'm just going to make a straight cut right through next to it, keeping my knife angled so it gets to the bone. Don't want to leave any more meat on there than I have to. Now, if I was doing this for a classical presentation, I'd want to be very, very careful about the amount of meat that I left on the bone. But since we're doing this for stock, a little meat on the bone isn't going to hurt it at all. And coming down here, I'm separating it from the wing joint right here. I come up here and finish cutting that off. So I've got a breast with a wing attached. I'm going to use the wing for stock. You could also use it for chicken wings. You could use it for a barbecue or for some kind of appetizer portion. You could leave the last joint on, French it down, leave it attached to the breast for an airline breast. But we're going to just separate the breast out. That's that. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm looking for that where the wing attaches to the breast. That's right down here. Get that separated out good. Turn it over so I can see where I'm at here. Come up in front of the leg. And take that off. Alright, so now I'm going to take this wing off this breast. Again, that's good for stock. It's good for other purposes. Alright, and that's the other breast. I'm putting it on ice. I'm going to move it over here so you can see how I've got this all arranged on ice. And now I'm going to take the legs. I'm going to go from the back and just kind of separate it a little bit. Come in from the back to the joint, pop it. You might have heard that. It's where the joint got popped right there. And snatch that off. And do the same thing to the other side. And come in from the back now. Pop it. All right, now I've got my carcass for stock. I've got a leg and thigh unit, a second leg and thigh unit. Now we can take these down to the separate pieces, the thigh and the leg, or we can bone the whole thing out. I'm leaving them whole because we're going to be making broth, and broth needs the meat. And I've got a breast, a second breast, 2 wings, and the giblets from the bag that was inside. Now, this is a very economical way to fabricate a chicken if you're going to be able to use all of the parts the way they are. And for the most part, if you're making stock, if you're at home, these are great parts for you to use at home. And it's very much more economical than trying to buy packages of pieces. So, fabricating a chicken for stock. Mm-hmm.